Well, you were looking at a RCA alarm clock radio television with AM, FM, UHF, VHF, and another VHF. Some sort of weather function. I will have you know I do not know the entire history of this item. I picked it up recently, and upon trying to restore it, I realized the onboard speakers do not work. However, there's a workaround, and also potential to replace the fuses, which I'll include in the auction. But it does involve soldering, using a soldering iron, and I'd rather not do that and risk breaking it. So it's up to you if you would like to buy it, and I'll do a quick demonstration just so you can see what this dinosaur is capable of. First thing I'll do is flip it on. It's currently hooked up to, believe it or not, a PlayStation 3. And as you can see, it does have a little bit of issues staying focused. Full disclosure, don't expect 1080p from this black and white television. But it does have audio, external audio that comes out of this headphone jack. So this is staying alive, pretty appropriate. Pretty loud. Coming out of this Bose Sound Like Mini, which is not included in the auction, but you can pick up any MP3 speaker. They're pretty cheap now. You probably already have one, but you may also be interested in replacing the fuse. So yeah, full functionality of the PlayStation 3. You can watch Netflix on here, play PS3 video games using AV out, not HDMI. The next thing I'll show you is how this thing is hooked up. So we'll take you to the back of it. So it's not exactly plug and play, it's plug and plug and plug and plug and do a lot of things, but you can see there is the standard, what they call pitchforks that were on the back of old televisions. The converter to coaxial is included. Coaxial cable is not included. Before we get to the PS3, this is also included. This used to be for 9D or C batteries back when TV was transmitted over the air. So you could take this to the beach, presumably, and watch TV at the beach. Not really practical anymore, but it's a piece of history. So yeah, this is dark over here. But what is in the back is the battery area and also the V-hold and H-hold adjusters to make the television picture more viewable, because back in the day these things used to not work quite as well, and you would need to do that, but you don't need to adjust it as much because I've pretty much fixed it. So you will need one of these guys. It is a RCA, what they call RF transmitters. So you have a coaxial in, or coaxial out rather, going to a composite in, which easily connects to any relatively modern video game system. PS3, for example, has standard AV out cables. PS4, you would have trouble. You need to convert HDMI to AV, which would involve another converter box, but it's a relatively new system, obviously not included. You'll have a couple things to plug in, but that's beside the point. So it works somewhat. As you can see, it's still having issues staying focused, but nothing a little adjustment can't make. Now I'll move on to the radio features quickly. AM radio. The volume is very temperamental, so you can hear it coming out of the external speaker. Rather unimpressive, but nothing a couple transistors and fuses can't fix. And it is AM radio, so oh, there we go. There you have it. The clock works. It's 7:18 right now. And you can easily switch to FM and get much better quality stations. FM works much better on here, but you do need to be careful that you don't make your house explode from loud volume. So again, coming out of the external speaker. So whatever that is, it's like a Connecticut station 99.1 PLR, if I'm not mistaken. So radio works. You won't ever need to go to VHF 7 through 13 or UHF 14 through 83 because those signals no longer exist. Everything's digital now as of 2009, in America at least, the United States. But if you want, I can include the bent antenna if you want. I guess I'll just ship it to you. There's no reason in me keeping it. But yeah, this is a quick, demonstration of this old item, and I really appreciate you viewing my listing and watching this video. Now I'm just rambling, so happy bidding. I'm not listing it for very high, so we'll see what happens. I'm pretty new to this, so I'm looking for quite a good experience. And also, before I forget, the alarm clock does work. All these buttons work.